everybody, it's Torwa, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different for this video. I am here with my lovely friend here.
Hello.
And she was actually one of the people who came to Katsucon with me this year. It was an overall fantabulous time. Can't wait for next year. We've got a My Hero Academia group planned.
I'm so excited. I'm
more,
geeking out.
The more that our group talks about this, the more I'm just like, these things need to become a reality. But for this video, we are going to be talking about quite a common topic, which is cosplay not giving consent. And we're going to share a couple of stories, just to give an idea of what not to do. For starters, for Katsucon, I was Ben 10, and I had a little Ben Tenna, as it had been called later during the con. And I was doing an interview with Forearms. And during the interview, I thought I felt someone hit the little Ben Tenna. And I asked Forearms afterwards, and he says, yeah, it was someone who came up behind you, hit it, and they ran away. And I was like, okay. See, I just thought it was people passing by because there were some Dragon Ball people, you know, they got the giant Saiyan shoulder blades going. And then after the interview, we had pulled over, we were waiting for a friend, and I felt someone do it again. So I turned around. I thought it was a couple of cameramen because they were right next to me. They said it wasn't them. It's like, okay, I believe you. I turned a little bit more and I see a person just do, and then run away. So, like, granted, the wig, you know, it wasn't expensive, it wasn't commissioned. I didn't, like, invest so much money to style it. I literally styled it before we left the room. But don't touch, in general, not just with cosplay, don't touch another person unless they give the okay. And it's not just related to, like, you know, touching another person, but other situations that you've experienced.
Yeah. So this past Katsucon, I was cosplaying Sylveon, and I was walking with my roommate, and she got stopped and was talking to a cosplayer who was dressed as a Pokemon trainer. And I wasn't really paying any mind because I was not in this conversation. I was just kind of, you know, la-di-da-di-da, like, looking around. And the Pokemon trainer was like, Sylveon, because that's what I was wearing. And I turn around and look, and there's a Pokeball being thrown at me. And, like, I was like, I fumbled it, and it, like, crashed to the floor, and then it broke open. And I was like, the heck? What are you doing? She had thrown something at me, which isn't okay. Like, you don't throw a prop at a cosplayer, especially one, like, you didn't give a heads up to, you weren't talking to, they weren't paying attention to you. You could really hurt someone by doing that. It was just like, I don't know, it left a bad taste in my mouth for the day. Otakon 2016, I think? Yeah. So my roommate had gone with me, and me and all my friends from high school, we had done an Evolutions cosplay, and we looked so cute. We were such a squad, and we had been stopped for pictures a lot all day. That was like, you know, nothing unusual. So my friend Sierra had been our Eevee, so she was stood up, and then we all sat around her in a circle, and we all looked very cute. And this guy, like, he asked to get in the picture with us, and we're like, yeah, sure. And so he sat in front of me, and he kind of, like, leaned back into me, which was a little odd. But I didn't think anything of it at the time, and he's like, we stood up, and he's like, Sylveon, can I have a hug? And I was like, of course, because, like, I like hugging people. I'm all about the hugs. So I went in for the hug, but he went in for the kiss. He kissed me on the lips, and I was making dead eye contact with my friend, and I was like, and he looked shook. Like my friend, he was like, I'm sorry, I couldn't do anything to help you, it happened so quickly. And I'm like, what the heck? You don't...
What just happened?
Yeah, that's really weird, and it was really uncomfortable for me. And then, like, I couldn't find him again to tell con security that he was there. He was just disappeared into the crowd. Made me really, really uncomfortable. Made me, like, feel really weird for, like, the rest of the day. I was kind of, like, thrown off. It was just a bad time. You don't do that to someone. You don't spring a kiss when you ask for a hug. It was like, you know, that's just weird. That's weird. You don't do that. He was significantly older than me. I didn't know him. He didn't know me. For all, like, I was of age at the time, but for all he knew, I could have been a kid. I could have been like 16, and he would have never have known. It was weird. And then it makes you wonder how many other people he's done that to, and it's just bad time. Bad time.
I think for a Comic-Con in the past, I was having a conversation with my cousin, who is a little bit younger than me, and there was this individual who was being very creepy towards her, and apparently this person was being creepy towards other people, but kept disappearing, like going off the grid, so no one was able to, like, call security. But my cousin was explaining how there was a bunch, like a sea of Deadpool, and they all pretty much just came to her rescue and scared off the creepy person.
Yeah.
But it's good that some people are definitely have your back when it comes to these situations, because no one likes being put on the spot like that. Like,
yeah. I went to a con. It was a con I went to. I don't remember which one it was, but it was 2015. It was like early 2015, so probably January. So I would have been 17, and my little sister was 15, and we were dressed as Anna and Elsa from Frozen, because, like, you know, we were riding the hype train. We loved those dresses.
Yeah, you still have it.
Yes, that's my girl. Look at that dress. Stunning. A look. But we had been dressed as Anna and Elsa, and this guy, he was dressed as Ezio, and he's like, he came up to me, and he's like, can I have a dance? And I was like, the fuck? And I was like, I don't dance, but my sister does, like how Elsa refers to it in the movie, and I did not think he would take me seriously. So he then, without asking my 15-year-old sister, grabbed her arm and slow danced with her. And I was like, oh, this is so not what I meant. So I was like, Molly, who's my sister, we're late. We have to go. We're meeting our photographer now. And I like, we weren't, but like I was.
You gotta get that plan on the go.
We bolted. Later that day, we had run into another Anna and Elsa cosplayer, and they were very sweet to us. They're like, oh, we're gonna do a photo shoot. Like, come with us. Like, we're gonna do Disney princesses. And I had been talking to my sister about this guy because he was following us. He followed us around for hours. He like stayed a couple yards behind us, but he was always like right there whenever we turned around. And he just every time we look at him, he'd smile at us. And I've been talking about this to my sister, and those girls who were dressed as Anna and Elsa were like, they were Ariel and Belle, and they're like, he did the same thing to us. He followed us around forever, and like they had told con security and as a fleet, and they're like, we can't do anything about it. He's just walking around. If he like comes and talks to you again, we could do something about it. But as of right now, we can't address it. But like they kind of like they were like a lot older than us at the time because we were like babies. We were con babies. But like it was us and then a bunch of other Disney princesses. They kind of like washed out for me and my sister, and like eventually we just changed costumes so maybe he wouldn't recognize us. But like it's like a weird situation to put someone in when you follow them around. It's just creepy.
Yeah, that's for anybody.
Yeah.
Again, not just like when you're in cosplay, in general.
Yeah, you don't want to be followed.
Big no-no. Great big no-no.
Just like small incidences, like people like coming up behind you and like touching you, or like tugging on your wig, or like touching your butt, and you're just like, and then they disappear to the faceless crowd, and you're just like, the heck? Don't touch me. I didn't ask you to touch me. You didn't ask to touch me.
No, just a lot of no. Just a lot of no.
Yeah.
So, just in general, this video was to explain that cosplay is not consent. It has never been consent. It never will be consent. Ask before you're gonna hug somebody. I don't know, say, yeah, hey, can I take a picture with you? Could we take like a ship picture? Maybe like it could be us leaning in to kiss, but we don't actually kiss. Just ask first. It's very important that you do that because things can get very out of hand very quickly, and it's not a fun time for anybody.
And if you go in for a hug and then decide to go in for the kiss, you're betraying that cosplayer's trust. So not only do you ruin that picture for that cosplayer, you ruin it for like other people who want a photo with that cosplayer because they're not going to say yes anymore. They're going to go no because you ruined an experience for them, and now they're not going to trust other people.
And cons are for fun times.
Yeah.
Don't take the fun away for anybody, because then it's just a bad time. That's pretty much the point of this video. We just wanted to give you guys what our thoughts were. If you guys have experienced anything and you feel comfortable to share, just drop them in the comments below. The interview that I had mentioned earlier in this video, I will include the link down below for you to check it out. I think Forearms and I are the first interview. There was a whole bunch of other people that make up this video. But yeah, you could check it out. You could check out this darling social media right here. I will include that as well. And that is all for now. Until then, I shall see you all later. Done it.